Today on St. Lucie Saltz, we're getting salty with Freedom Boat Club. And your host, Chad Fleming.
Welcome to the show. This will explore the career opportunities and companies related to the marine industry here in St. Lucie County. This includes entry-level as well as more advanced positions. Today's guest is a membership-based boating company. So I found myself down at the dock here at Freedom Boat Club. So can you introduce us and tell us what you do here at Freedom Boat Club?
Sure. My name is Jack, and I am the Director of Operations here at the Fort Pierce location, Freedom Boat Club.
Very cool. So can you tell us a little bit about your activities day to day here at Freedom Boat Club?
Well, the club in general, we're a membership-based boat club. So our members, they pay monthly fees, and they're able to take out our fleet of boats for the day. Me personally, I kind of manage the behind-the-scenes aspect of this company. I do a lot of scheduling. I go over all the maintenance. I manage the dock partially along with John. And basically just kind of solve all the problems that come, as there is every day with boats.
So you're like the problem solver and the guy behind the scenes who takes care of everything?
Yes, sir.
So I see a lot of Mercuries on your boats. You work on the boat engines also?
Yes, so actually we just got bought out. Freedom Boat Club as a whole just got bought out by Brunswick. They also own Mercury, so my employers are putting me as well as our maintenance guy through a Mercury training course to get our technicians certified. So right now we're taking online classes. In the future we're going to be going into classes in person, so we can learn everything there is to know about these Mercury engines, how to properly be a real Mercury dealer, so we get our members out on the water as safe as possible, and we know exactly everything that goes on with these Mercury engines and how to fix them, how to keep them running properly.
Can you walk me through a typical day in your role?
I would say in the morning I get my office work done. I do a lot of scheduling and stuff like that. Throughout the day I make my way down to the dock, make sure everything's going smooth there. I head down to our maintenance yard, make sure things are going smooth there as well. There are specific days where I have big, duties like picking up a new boat that we just ordered, getting another one sold, making sure one gets cleaned or detailed or, worked on if that needs any work. But basically, every day is different. Another reason why I love the job.
Okay, very good. Are there any special skills or qualifications for your position specifically that you can think of?
Definitely people skills. I work with a lot of people here at the dock and other companies and stuff. Other than that, it helps to kind of think one step ahead. Problems arise every single day, so you got to be ready for everything.
Completely understand. So did you have to get any type of on-the-job training or anything to be able to perform your duties here at Freedom Boat Club?
Yes, so this is my first management position. My boss, Don, he helped me a lot on the management side, working with employees, working with other people.
So what's the average salary scale for this type of position?
I would say for my position, usually hourly, between $13 and $15 an hour.
That's not too bad. That's a pretty good way to make a living. So if somebody was interested in getting into this position or getting into this line of work, how would they apply?
So we do have applications set on Indeed and other platforms like that if we're looking for somebody. But if you're like me, I walked into the office and met the owners and stuff. So if you want to head down to our Fort Pierce location and come to the office and meet us, feel free.
Very good. So can you tell me, what's your favorite part of working here?
I would definitely say the people that I work with. I really enjoy the dock hands that we have. I really enjoy working for Don and Ann. Other than that, it keeps me really busy, keeps me hands-on, and those are the things that I look for in a job.
Perfect. Thank you for your time. Let's go ahead and move down to the dock and see what's going on. Hey John, can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at Freedom Boat Club?
Yeah, my name is John. I am the dock master here at Freedom Boat Club Fort Pierce. It's pretty much my job to supervise the docks, all of the boats, make sure everything's running correctly. If there are problems, reporting it to people and letting them get the hands of that to take care of it.
Can you kind of walk us through what your daily activities are like here at Freedom Boat Club?
Pretty much when it come down, I check all the boats to make sure that they're clean and ready for the members. If they're not, it's my job to figure out who did that and ask why and see how that happened. And that's how we make sure that all the boats are cleaned and ready to rock and roll. I do a lot of scheduling, so when boats are coming in at certain times, what boat's going to be on what dock, where, how it's going to work. And then that's it for the morning procedure. All the boats come out. On the way back in, I pretty much supervise, make sure the customer service is good, people are helping other people on and off the docks, just the safety stuff. And then I'll also do a walkthrough of the boats at the end of the night to make sure that everything is kosher and ready to rock.
Okay. So, John, can you tell me how you got into this line of work here?
So I moved down to Florida a couple years ago with intentions of getting into the field of, fishing, boats, the water. I wanted to be outside in my job. I did a lot of job searches, found Freedom Boat Club online, walked in, introduced myself, pretty much said, you don't need to interview anybody else. I want this job. I'm here to do it. I care about the company, I care about the boats, and I care about the members. So that's how I kind of got into the field. And then as it progressed into it, I learned how to bottom paint the boats, do gel coats, sanding, repairs, and then learned a lot of management level skills to help be able to manage a group of people to get a same task completed.
Okay, so are there any other type of special skills, qualifications, certifications, college, or schooling that would help you here in your job?
College is definitely not a necessity here. I believe in going to school just for the social aspect of it. Teaches you how to deal with new people, be on your own. And I think that plays a role here because although it is a team, it's nice to be independently strong and know what you're doing. As far as other qualifications, the only thing that we qualify is your boater's card. For the Florida safety boat, I think it's called.
Yes, sir.
And as long as you have that, you can drive boats. If you don't know how to drive a boat, we can teach you. As far as qualifications go, nice person, understanding of people and their problems with the club, and it's pretty much it. You can learn just about everything you want to learn through it. It's a great starter thing to get you into other avenues of the boating world.
Okay, so let's say you had somebody that was looking for some part-time work. Can you think of one qualification or certification or requirement that would absolutely help them the best here at Freedom Boat Club?
Definitely the boater safety course. I would highly recommend that. One, you're going to need to get it once you start working here. It's going to teach you the rules about the waterways and safety, and that's just always a good thing to have in the back of your head.
Okay, so if somebody was interested in coming in and applying for an entry-level position, how would they go about the application process?
I would highly suggest that you call the office and schedule a time to meet with either the operations manager, Jack, or the owners, Don and Ann Spaeth, or just show up. Walk in there, tell them that you want this position, why you should have it, and what you think it's going to help you to accomplish as well as the company.
Okay, so I have one last question for you. If you could pick one part, what's your favorite part about working here at Freedom Boat Club?
My favorite part about working here at Freedom Boat Club is that Don has taught me everything I know about fishing. I've learned a lot of information from him. That's one thing. I've met a lot of cool members that are in the club. It's a great way to network. It's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to learn. All around, my favorite part is just being here. The dock hands, the environment, everything is energetic, lively, and it's a good environment to be in.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Maybe.
Let's go ahead and move down to the captain and see what's going on over there. So now I'm down at the dock with a critical member of the Freedom Boat Club crew. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at Freedom Boat Club?
I'm Captain Mark Blakey. I'm one of the lead captains here at Freedom Boat Club. I've been with them since day one, about 4 years. I do the classroom training with the members when they become members, and then we do a couple hours in the classroom, a couple hours on the water to be sure that they're safe in the vessel that they go out in. They know how to navigate the river properly, how to anchor the boat properly, how to beach the boat properly. Basically, it's about safety, so nobody gets hurt on the water.
Okay, so what type of training does that look like?
As I said, we do a bunch of classroom training first. We go over the rules of the road, right of way, how to navigate the intercoastal waterway properly, go through the charts, talk about the parts of the boat. Then we come down to the boat and we show them the parts of the boat, how to drive it properly, the throttle, how to steer it, how to dock it.
Okay, so can you tell me, Captain, how'd you get into this line of work?
I had my first boat when I was about 10, 11 years old, and I just fell in love with it. I also teach at Chapman School of Seamanship and do private sailing lessons and other instructions for people that when they buy their vessel.
So, Captain, tell me, are there any types of special qualifications, licenses, or schooling that would help you here at Freedom Boat Club?
Yes, for my type of license, it's a Coast Guard master's license. So I have 365 days of documented time on vessels in the 50-ton area, and then go to school. There's quite a bit of schooling involved with it as well.
Are there any other types of on-the-job training that you can think of that would help here?
Oh yes, you can be a crew on a boat and dockhand here at the club. They can actually document their time towards their captain's license because they're driving boats every day, going over here, fuel them up, take them out for over to get them pulled out of the water for doing maintenance and so forth. So yes, those hours can go towards their hours.
Okay, so the hours working here as a dockhand can actually help fill the requirement for your captain's license?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so if somebody was interested in applying for this type of position, how would they go about completing that process?
Getting hold of Don and Ann Spaeth, the owners of Freedom Boat Club, and go through an interview process with them.
Okay, so if you had to pick one thing here at Freedom Boat Club that was your absolute favorite about working here, what would it be?
Being around the members and getting people trained safely, so when I'm out on the water, I know that the boaters out there are safe.
Okay, well, Captain, thank you for your time. So let's go ahead and head on over to the owners of Freedom Boat Club and see what this company business is all about. All right, so now I found myself down by the dock with the key players of the organization. So can you go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do here at Freedom Boat Club?
My name is Don Spaeth. I'm the owner, along with my wife, Ann Spaeth, Freedom Boat Club here in Fort Pierce, Florida.
So I have a question. What led you to the idea that you wanted to own a membership-based boating company?
So actually, we fell into Freedom Boat Club accidentally. We were visiting down from New York. We ran into Freedom Boat Club, had no idea what it was, and we always wanted to get out on the water here. And we ended up joining as members before we flew back the next day. And then we looked into it a little bit more, and there was a location in Fort Pierce that was available. So that was January when we first found out. We signed contract in June, opened up the doors in September. And it's been a great passion of ours, and we love it.
Can I ask you, are there any special skills, qualifications, or maybe schooling that would help you with owning a business?
As far as being an owner of Freedom Boat Club, you got to wear many hats. I started out as a dockhand first doing it until we got larger. It's all about people skills. You have to have a passion for boating. Not that Ann and I get out on a boat much, but your passion, your heart has to be into the type of business you're running. So having that and just hiring the right people. We don't know everything. We rely on the people that we hire, the ones that runs the business. So for us, it's just about hiring the right people, putting them in the right place.
So can you go ahead and describe what exactly is a membership-based boat club?
So Freedom Boat Club is a membership club, just like a golf club. There's an initial fee to join, a monthly fee to stay active, and then you pay for the fuel when you go out on the boat. We keep our boats a year and a half to 2 years, so there's constant turnover of boats. We're always renewing them. We also keep ratios of at least 10 to 1, if not 8 to 1. So availability in the club is always great, getting out on the boat. And there's a variety of different boats, from pontoons to center consoles, deck boats, bow riders. So it's pretty neat. We love it.
So you mentioned you were part of the Economic Development Council. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we're members actually of the chamber here in Fort Pierce and the EDC. They've both really helped us out phenomenal in meeting a lot of different people and getting us established and helping us out in many ways. The school district, I think we can really get a great partnership going with the school district along with the EDC to help the school grow and help their kids really get a footprint on what they want to do in life and get a feel for what it's all about, boating, and our captain can help them get on a boat and actually do hands-on, learn how to drive a boat and anchor the boat and beach the boat and handle the currents and spring lines, and there's so many things that they could really learn here. And as far as the membership, the dockhands are the face of the business, so they can learn customer service hands-on here and how to handle the members and getting them on and off the boats safely. So the families, the members of the club can build lifelong memories.
Okay, so if you had somebody hypothetically that was graduating from high school, they could come here and work with you and you can teach them the skills that they need to be successful in this industry?
Well, one, they would have to have great attendance at the school. And they have to be punctual. It's two important attributes that we need to be a great dockhand here. But they can go on Indeed.com and apply through there. Probably the best thing is we'd love to meet them. So they can stop into the office 100 Avenue A here in downtown Fort Pierce, fill out an application, and we could get them set up. What way they could do is learn the customer service, the dockhands, driving the boat, but also we could follow our technician and shadow him and learn how to do maintenance on the boats and some hand-on work also. That'd be great.
It sounds like a great partnership. All right, Don, I appreciate you so much and thank you so much for your time. That's all for this show. Thank you to Freedom Boat Club, St. Lucie Public Schools, and the Career and Technical Education Department. We'd also like to thank St. Lucie West Centennial High School. We'll see you next time, and remember, keep it salty.